That sofa you're eyeing? It'll be 40% cheaper in 8 weeks. The average American household spends $2,300 a year on furniture. But here's what the industry doesn't advertise. Furniture prices follow one of the most predictable clearance cycles in all of retail. Every major manufacturer ships new collections on nearly the same schedule every year. And when the new inventory arrives, last season's furniture doesn't slowly fade away. It gets marked down aggressively, sometimes 40 to 70% off, in windows that last just 2 to 4 weeks. If you know when those windows open, you can furnish an entire home for half of what most people pay. Today, we're mapping the complete furniture clearance calendar, store by store, month by month, so you never pay full price again. January is the single best month to buy furniture in America. After the holiday shopping season ends, retailers are sitting on massive inventory they need to clear before spring collections arrive in March. The numbers back this up. According to data from the National Retail Federation, furniture discounts in January average 30 to 50% off retail prices, with some pieces hitting 60 to 70% off. President's Day weekend in February is the grand finale of winter clearance. Retailers like Ashley, Rooms To Go, and La-Z-Boy run their deepest promotions of the entire year during this 3-day window. If you're buying a sofa, dining set, or bedroom furniture, January through mid-February is your golden window. July is January's mirror image. New fall collections start shipping to showrooms in September, which means everything currently on the floor needs to go. The 4th of July sales kick off a 6-week clearance window that runs through mid-August. During this period, outdoor furniture hits its absolute lowest prices of the year, often 50 to 60% below spring retail. Indoor furniture follows close behind at 30 to 45% off. The key insight is timing. The first week of July sales are promotional. The real clearance, the deepest cuts, happens in late July and the first 2 weeks of August when stores are genuinely desperate to move floor stock. Beyond the 2 big windows, there are 4 shoulder months worth watching. Memorial Day in late May offers solid 20 to 35% discounts, though not as deep as January or July. Labor Day weekend in September catches the tail end of summer clearance plus early fall promotions, typically 25 to 40% off. Columbus Day in October and Veterans Day in November are smaller events, but smart shoppers can still find 15 to 25% off at stores running holiday weekend promotions. The worst months to buy furniture are March, April, and September through early October. That's when new collections land at full retail prices. Ashley Furniture, the largest furniture retailer in North America, runs its clearance cycle like clockwork. New collections arrive in March and September. That means clearance peaks in January through February and July through August. Ashley's outlet stores offer an additional 10 to 20% beyond the main store discounts. Their clearance tags use a color-coded system. Yellow tags are first markdowns at 20 to 30% off. Red tags are final clearance at 40 to 60% off. If you see a red tag in January, that's the lowest price that piece will ever reach. Rooms To Go follows a nearly identical cycle but runs slightly longer clearance windows, often extending sales an extra week past Ashley's deadlines. IKEA doesn't do traditional sales the way other furniture stores do. Instead, they use a permanent markdown system called Last Chance and a lesser-known mid-year price reduction event. Every June and January, IKEA reviews its entire catalog and permanently reduces prices on hundreds of items. These aren't temporary sales. The price drops are permanent until the item is discontinued. IKEA's Last Chance section, both in-store and online, features discontinued items at 30 to 50% off. The insider move is to check the As-Is section in physical IKEA stores. Returned, slightly damaged, or display items are marked down 50 to 70% off, and this section refreshes weekly. Wayfair operates differently from brick-and-mortar stores. Their pricing is algorithmically driven, meaning the same couch can be 3 different prices on 3 different days. but the pattern is predictable. Wayfair's biggest events are Way Day in late April or early May and their anniversary sale in late September. During Way Day, discounts average 40 to 60% across the site. The rest of the year, Wayfair runs flash sales that rotate by category. Bedroom furniture goes on sale roughly every 3 weeks. Living room furniture cycles every 2 to 3 weeks. The trick is to add items to your cart and wait. Wayfair's algorithm will often send you a price drop notification within 7 to 14 days. Premium furniture retailers follow a slightly different clearance rhythm. Pottery Barn and West Elm, both owned by Williams-Sonoma, run their biggest clearance events in January and July. But their markup strategy means even clearance prices can be steep. The real opportunity is their warehouse sales, which happen twice a year in specific cities. Warehouse sale discounts reach 60 to 75% off original retail. Crate and Barrel runs a similar pattern but adds a unique twist. Their floor model sales happen in February and August when showrooms are refreshed. Floor models, which are identical to new furniture just with minor wear, sell for 40 to 60% below retail. Online furniture shopping has one massive advantage over in-store. You can track exactly when prices drop and by how much. Camel tracks Amazon furniture prices going back years. The data shows that Amazon marks down furniture most aggressively during Prime Day in July and Black Friday in November. Average discounts hit 25 to 40% on those two events. For Wayfair, use the Honey Browser extension or Capital One Shopping to set price alerts. Both tools will notify you the moment a piece drops below your target price. The median wait time from alert setup to price drop is 11 days for living room furniture and 16 days for bedroom sets. The direct-to-consumer furniture market has exploded in the last 5 years, and these brands follow completely different pricing rules. Companies like Article, Burrow, Floyd, and Castlery skip the showroom entirely, which means their baseline prices are already 30 to 40% below comparable retail pieces. Their sale patterns are simpler. Most DTC furniture brands run 4 major sales per year, aligned with holiday weekends: Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, and Black Friday. Discounts during these events range from 15 to 25% off already lower prices. The math works out to roughly 45 to 55% below what you'd pay at a traditional furniture store for similar quality. The single deepest discount in furniture comes from the secondary market. Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and OfferUp have transformed furniture resale. Data from AppDeco shows that used furniture sells for an average of 50 to 70% below retail, with some premium brands holding value better than others. The best time to find deals on the secondary market is the first 2 weeks of January, when people are upgrading after the holidays, the end of May when spring cleaning peaks, and the last 2 weeks of August when college move-outs flood the market. A $2,500 retail sofa from Restoration Hardware or Pottery Barn can routinely be found for $600 to $900 in good condition. Floor models are the most underpriced furniture in any showroom. These are the exact same pieces sold at full retail, except they've been sitting on the floor for 3 to 6 months. Most stores mark floor models down 30 to 50% off during seasonal changeovers. But here's what most people don't know. Floor model prices are almost always negotiable. Store managers have discretion to offer an additional 10 to 15% beyond the sticker discount, especially in the last week of a clearance cycle. Walk in on the last day of a President's Day or Labor Day sale, point to a floor model with a clearance tag, and ask for their best price. You'll often walk out paying 50 to 60% below retail. Every furniture store has pieces with minor cosmetic damage that never make it to the sales floor. A small scratch on the back of a dresser, a barely visible scuff on a table leg, a fabric pull on the underside of a cushion. Defects that are invisible once the piece is in your home. Ask any salesperson about damaged or returned inventory, and they'll either point you to a clearance area or check their system. These pieces typically sell for 40 to 60% off, and unlike floor models, they've never been used. Quick tip: if you spot damage on any piece in the showroom, even full-price items, point it out and ask for a discount. Most stores will take 10 to 20% off on the spot. This one surprises most shoppers. Custom order furniture, where you choose your own fabric, finish, or configuration, is often cheaper than buying the same piece off the showroom floor. Here's why. Stores earn higher margins on custom orders because they don't carry inventory costs. Many retailers offer 15 to 20% off custom orders as a standard promotion, and these discounts stack with seasonal sales. During a January or July clearance event, you can get 20% off the custom order plus whatever the seasonal discount is, effectively saving 35 to 45% off the standard retail price. The trade-off is the 6 to 12-week wait for delivery, but the savings are substantial. Most Americans don't realize that furniture prices are negotiable at nearly every retailer except IKEA. A Consumer Reports survey found that 75% of shoppers who negotiated on furniture received a discount. The framework is simple. First, research the item's price history online. If it was cheaper during the last sale, mention it. Second, ask about price matching. Ashley, Rooms To Go, Haverty's, and most regional chains will match competitors' prices, including online retailers like Wayfair and Amazon. Third, bundle. Buying 3 or more pieces gives you leverage to ask for a package discount of 10 to 15% beyond any sale price. And fourth, always ask about free delivery. Furniture delivery fees range from $100 to $300, and they're almost always waivable on purchases over $1,000. That's the complete furniture clearance calendar. January and July are your 2 power months. President's Day and 4th of July weekends are your peak savings windows. And if you combine timing with negotiation, floor models, and secondary market shopping, you can easily save 50 to 70% on every piece. Subscribe for more data-driven buying guides and tell us in the comments, what piece of furniture are you shopping for right now? We'll tell you exactly when to buy it.